Hi everyone, Elizabeth here. Hope you had a great Easter, the season of resurrection, rebirth. So happy spring and time to start thinking about things a little bit differently. So a new season, new thoughts. That's part of resurrection. Want to do this really quickly. First, I cannot read a lot of comments. I have had a couple people reach out to me that they're trying to comment, but they can't. I've not seen any new comments, so if for some reason you have commented and I have not replied, I do apologize. I have not seen anything. I'm not getting them through. A couple people that have contacted me has mentioned that they've tried to comment, but it's not posting. So I don't know what's going on with my channel. It's so small. That's why I'm just kind of blown away by this, because my circle of influence is really, really small. Second thing I just wanted to mention that'll be really, really fast is I have made a couple videos that are in part of like I'm questioning everything. I filmed these videos on February 1st, so at this point of being like April 11th or 12th, whatever the date is, they're a little bit out, they're older in the sense like they're 6 weeks old. These are thoughts that I've had at the time, and I've kind of gone down a little rabbit hole, I guess, over the 6 weeks to where my thought process is in a little bit of a different space than it was a couple months ago when I was thinking about this. But anyways, I am going to be uploading this kind of like questioning everything. It might end up being 3 parts of a video, a 3-part video series. It might end up being like 8 or 9. I don't really know, because I have to go back and actually listen to them. I know when I filmed the first and second part on February 1st, the second part I had to go over information or context or details of why I was even thinking about this, which I didn't even touch upon in the first video. But I would love to hear throughout that time and discussion kind of what you think. I'm kind of questioning everything, even within the spiritual community. And then as the later parts will go on, just kind of understanding where certain leaders in the spiritual industry kind of have been. It just seems a little icky to some degree. It just seems a little bit off. And like I mentioned in the Carps versus the Eagles, people can also get stuck in this Maya or the illusion of the spiritual realm. So it's really, really important to kind of maintain a critical thought process or eye during this time, because the layers of deception are really, really challenging. And I guess it's also in part because I've traveled so much around the world, and being in a different mental state in my 20s as I am compared now, it's like I'm kind of living a second life to some degree, where I see things a lot differently, a little bit more from a detached, away type of perspective, that I can just see how even as like a spiritual person, you kind of get looped up in certain things in this material world, because this community constantly preaches about money and abundance, and people even in this spiritual community want to be rich and famous. They're opportunists. Some could be controlled opposition. I don't know. Who knows? But it's just really important to kind of question and think about. And so, yeah, I hope some of these next upcoming videos provide some food for thought. Thank you. Bye-bye.